So now we're going to continue on to our second probability rule. Right, so our second probability rule says for any event A, P of A, and then we have a little subscript of C equals 1 minus P of A. Right, so our notation P of A is the probability of an event happening. The probability of an event not happening is called the complement of A. Right? And what we're going to show for complement is A with a little c up here. Other notations, sometimes we might see A just within a little apostrophe after it. So that's another common notation. This textbook uses the A with the subscript of C, so that's what we're going to use for complement. Okay. The complement, the notation shows the probability of an event not happening. In other words, we're going to take the probability, or we're going to find the probability by taking 1 minus the probability that it does occur. So whenever we're looking at two different things, our probability of two different events, our probability of our event happening and our probability of our event not happening should add up to 1. Right? Because either it happens or it doesn't. So it needs to add up to 100%. So if we want to find the probability of it not happening, we're going to subtract the probability that it does happen from 1 or 100%. Right. In this example, we're not going to actually calculate complements. We're just going to look at them, a couple of them in words, because there are a couple of questions in your homework that are kind of related to this. So do make note of the subtraction from 1, but then we're also going to take a look at some of the different things down here. Right. So identify the complement of each event. A coin is flipped and lands heads. Our complement is going to be a coin is flipped and lands tails. Right. If it doesn't land on heads, then the other option is to land on tails. Right. A die is rolled and lands with a 1 on top. All right. So we're going to assume a 6-sided die. So a die is rolled and lands with a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 on top. Right? Something that is not a 1. So the first two here, we're just using words, and we're describing our complement in words. And these last couple, we're going to use a little bit of math in our subtraction and a little bit of words to describe these complements. So there is a 90% chance of rain today. We're going to say that there is a 10% chance of no rain today. Right. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be sunny, right? We can't say that there's a 10% chance that it's going to be sunny because it still could be cloudy and just not rain. So there's a 10% chance of no rain today. Again, where we get that, we subtract 100% minus 90% leaves us with 10%. Right, there is a 1/5 chance of winning $1 on a lottery ticket. So we're going to say there is a 4 out of 5 chance. Again, we subtract it from 1. 1 minus 1/5 gives us 4/5, or if we think about it another way, 5 chances total, right? And if we subtract 1, then there's 4 left. So 4 out of 5 chance of not winning $1 on a lottery ticket. Right? And we do want to include the dollar in there because we're talking specifically about winning $1. So in our 4 out of 5 chance, that could be somebody losing, that could be something winning $5, right? So there's a lot of different options. So we just want to make sure that we choose our words carefully when we're going through and we're looking at these different complements.